You might be familiar with wildlife movies and you know much about animals. But there are unbelievable facts I bet you really know about animals. In our today's video we will be presenting to you mind-blowing facts about animals. Watch till the end. Animals with fingerprints. One unique thing about humans is that they have different fingerprints, but have you really wondered if animals do so? The animal in the picture is koala. They might not seem to have a lot in common with us, but if you were to take a closer look at their hands, you'd see that they have fingerprints that are just like humans. In fact, they're so similar when it comes to the distinctive loops and arches, that in Australia, police feared that criminal investigations may have been hampered by koala prints, according to Ripley's Believe It or Not. Any koalas who want to commit crimes would be wise to do so wearing gloves. Isn't that crazy? Animal that throws punches than Mike Tyson. You might think that boxers have the most impressive jabs, hooks, and uppercuts on the planet, but it's the mantis shrimp that boasts the world's fastest punch. Traveling at about 50 miles per hour, when a shrimp punches, its little fist of fury, which, of course, isn't a fist at all, is accelerating faster than a .22 caliber bullet, according to Science. National Geographic shared the tale of one such small smasher, explaining that, in April 1998, an aggressive creature named Tyson smashed through the quarter-inch thick glass wall of his cell. He was soon subdued by nervous attendants and moved to a more secure facility in Great Yarmouth. Unlike his heavyweight namesake, former professional boxer Mike Tyson, Tyson was only 4 inches long. But scientists have recently found that Tyson, like all his kin, can throw one of the fastest and most powerful punches in nature. But this creature is faster than Mike Tyson. Narwhals tusk. Narwhals are unlike most other whales because they have what appears to be a giant tusk. But that's not actually a tusk at all, what you're seeing is a tooth. Harvard University's Martin Nweia told the BBC that the tooth is almost like a piece of skin in the sense that it has all these sensory nerve endings, adding that it's essentially built inside out. Oldest dog. Dogs are well known for being man's best friend, and it turns out that's a relationship that goes back longer than you might expect. According to Guinness World Records, the oldest known breed of domesticated dog goes all the way back to 329 BC. Saluki dogs were revered in ancient Egypt, being kept as royal pets and being mummified after death, they note. There are carvings found in Sumer, present-day southern Iraq, which represent a dog, closely resembling a Saluki, which date back to 7000 BC. Secret behind lions' anger while mating. Have you ever wondered why lions look so angry while mating? Contrary to people's perception about lion wounding and eating the lioness while mating is wrong. The main reason behind all this growling and fierce looking is that the male lion is trying to avoid biting the lioness' neck skin or ears. It is also stated that even peradventure, the lion bites the lioness, he tried as much not to rip off her skin as he needs her alive and healthy to sire his children. The major reason behind this growling also is that lion's penis is full of spines. As awkward as this sounds, these penile spines of lions are known to be useful in the raking of lioness wall vagina, triggering as a form of ovulation leading to potential birth of cubs. But the price of this ovulation is that lion and the lioness will have to mate for 50 to 100 times over the next 4 days. These aforementioned facts are the major reason why the lion always looks so angry while mating. Oldest cat. Cats have also been hanging around humans for thousands of years. Guinness World Records reports that we've been domesticating cats for 9,500 years. Proof of this came in 2004 when the bones of a cat were discovered in the Neolithic village of Shilorokambos on Cyprus. The position of the cat in the ground was next to the bones of a human, whose similar state of preservation strongly suggests they were buried together. Secret behind zebras' stripped lines. Cows have to deal with pesky flies that are beyond annoying for the docile creatures. Luckily, farmers can now protect their animals by painting them with zebra-like stripes. According to a 2019 study published in PLOS One, the numbers of biting flies on Japanese black cows painted with black and white stripes were significantly lower than those on non-painted cows and cows painted only with black stripes. IFL Science suggests this might work because the stripes may cause a kind of motion camouflage targeted at the insect's vision, confusing them much in the way that optical illusions confuse us. Pigeons understand mathematics. You might think of pigeons as not that smart, but it turns out they're actually quite intelligent. In fact, one 2011 study published in the journal Science found that the birds are capable of doing math at the same level as monkeys. During the study, the pigeons were asked to compare 9 images, each containing a different number of objects. The researchers found that the birds were able to rank the images in order of how many objects they contained. Put simply, they learned that the birds could count. Animals that sleep for 22 hours. If you thought your cat was sleepy, just wait until you hear about koalas. According to the Australian Koala Foundation, these cuties sleep between 18 and 22 hours a day. The koalas' diets require a lot of energy to digest, which is why they've got to nap so much. So that's not really their fault. Animals that behave like Mary Slessor. You might know good historical people that adopt orphans and take good care of them like Mary Slessor and others, but do you really know some animals do likewise? Okay, let's take a look at squirrels. They have an intense motherly instinct. One 2010 study by researchers at the University of Guelph found that the animals will take in the orphan pups of their late family members and take care of them as their own until they grow up. Social animals, including lions and chimpanzees, are often surrounded by relatives, so it's not surprising that a female would adopt an orphan family member because they have already spent a lot of time together, said lead researcher Andrew McAdam, an evolutionary biologist. But red squirrels live in complete isolation and are very territorial. The only time they will allow another squirrel on their territory is the one day a year when the females are ready to mate or when they are nursing their pups. Tigers also have a unique feature just as man have fingerprints. Look at this tiger's fur, you can see the line patterns on their skin. You might think it's just their fur, but no, tigers have striped skin. And speaking of those stripes, much like our fingerprints, they're unique to every tiger and every tiger has its own print. So if a tiger commits a crime, getting them is through their skin strips. Isn't that crazy? Ostrich's eyes are bigger than its brain. The largest bird of the animal kingdom, ostrich, has large eyes too. So large in fact, that it is bigger than its own brain. Ostrich's eyes are the size of a billiard ball. These adorable creatures have quite a few interesting facts about them. This enhances their ability to spot predators and other hindrances in the vicinity. The big eyes make them more sensitive to spotting any predators in the vicinity. At 2 inches in diameter, ostrich's eyes are great for their terrestrial lifestyle as they have huge photoreceptors. This adaptive mechanism works in favor of these birds. Animals with its heart located in its head. Unlike other animals like man, dog and cows, their hearts are located in their thoracic cavity, which is their chest, but this animal shrimp, its heart is located at the bottom of its head. Shrimps also have an open circulatory system. They have no arteries and their organs flow directly in blood. Is this not strange to you? Rats laugh when tickled. A study was conducted at the University of Berlin to explore what happens in the human brain when we are tickled. National Geographic wrote that the testing on rats showed that they, in fact, love to be tickled, especially on their backs. When tickled, rats let out an extremely high-pitched sound, associated with laughing. They even search for the experimenter's hand when they stop and ask for more. Is that not crazy and funny? Animal that has 3 hearts, 9 brains, and blue blood. Our dark oceans are home to millions of known and mysterious species, the many wonders of underwater sea creatures. However, the giant Pacific octopus is truly something magnificent. With 3 hearts, 9 brains, and blue blood, these 8-armed creatures are nothing short of extraordinary. One main brain controls their nervous system with 8 smaller brains controlling each of their 8 arms. 2 hearts pump blood to their gills with 1 larger heart circulating blood to the rest of the body. They can also camouflage for protection when hunting for food and release a toxic ink when alarmed. Fascinating, right? Which of these facts do you just know now for the first time? Please put it down in the comment box. If there is any fact you think we miss, you can also share it with us in the comment box. If you enjoy books and stories, get it free in Amazon. Click the link in video description and sign up for free trial. Is free of charge. You can also cancel the free trial when you wish before 30 days. The best part is that it will be played in audio form. Grab this opportunity now. One more thing, don't forget to hit subscribe. Also turn on the notification bell for more videos.